The second round of the French Open has ended. The players have hit the courts. Let's hit the brackets. I'm Jennifer Williams. Welcome to ESPN.com's Digital Surf. The journey from DC to Las Vegas can be a long one, and no one knows that more than local fighter Mike Easton. A playoff berth, a division title, and a new era for the Washington Redskins. But could one decision mar their magical comeback season? Speaking of blowing up the Twitter sphere, I think we had a little bet that you would at least consider getting a Twitter account if the Redskins made the playoffs. Bob Stoops is coaching a team full of cheaters at Oklahoma. Hold on, Sooners fans. Before you riot at the ESPN offices, let us explain. Clayton Kershaw. The last time number 22 faced Florida, he struck out 9 guys. Wizards head coach Randy Whitman decided to send a little message to Nick Young and JaVale McGee. He didn't start them. The knee of RG3. Could Alfred Morris make a run at Rookie of the Year and keys to a victory versus the Seahawks? Today versus Villanova, they got one on the very first possession, no less, in the form of an elbow to Otto Porter's face. Hey everybody, I'm Jen Williams for a special edition of Skin Social with Ryan Kerrigan, linebacker for the Redskins. You know how we do it. We're taking questions from the fans via Twitter and Facebook. Let's start with a question from our own producer. Charlie, the Redskins are now just a game behind the Giants, the same team they beat Sunday. They have a shot at the division, don't they?
Yeah, they really do.
We got to talk about RG3 and his knee. He said today that if he's playing, his knee's at 100%. If you watch the game, you're thinking something else. How big of a concern is RG3's knee? Last week versus the Bucks, RG3 had 7 targets. You could even count RG3 himself. With all these targets, all these weapons, how do the Falcons prepare for this offense? Welcome to Redskins Ravens 411 presented by AAA. I'm Jennifer Williams alongside our Ravens insider Jay Michael, and over there we have our Redskins insider Tarek Al-Bashir. Guys, today we're talking all about the D. Which defense come Sunday do you think will have a greater impact? Hashtag Patriots talk, Bears talk, and of course hashtag Eagles talk by 30%. So if you want to join the convo, Josh Morgan, great story there. He notched his first TD for the Burgundy and Gold against the Giants. So back-to-back TDs, counting the one versus the Ravens.
Right.
And he's from the area, and he's almost at every charity event.
Look at this.
Yeah, this is both social and delicious. I had tweeted this picture. It was retweeted over and favorited over 50 times. Now, Leslie was nice enough to talk to me about this cake. It took her 6 hours to make.
Wow.
It feeds 40 people, although the media corps could probably go through 2 of them. And it's going to run you about $450. We also have the Go Catch Your Dream. I talked with Adidas PR, and they said this particular sock, which was the draft day sock, sold out in over an hour. Charlie, great minds think alike. I did a prediction today, and I said Garcon would be the key
there you go.
Heading into Sunday.
You're a regular defensive coordinator now.
As you know, we love to get social at CSN Washington, and if you want to join the convo, just use the hashtag RedskinsTalk. Today, I asked fans via Twitter, fill in the blank. This game is the biggest game since ... One fan simply tweeted 07, the last time the Redskins made the playoffs. I went into the tailgate today for this epic showdown. Here, take a look at what I had. Your team is finding success beyond the arc. Danny Jackson nailed that 3-pointer early on. She was 3 for 18 prior to today. Did those big plays set the tone early in the game?
Well, to be truthful, it wasn't our game plan to shoot this many 3.
One could argue that more eyes are on the women's game. Did you ever think that you'd see that day? Baltimore Grand Prix hits the streets of Charm City this weekend. I'm Jennifer Williams alongside someone who needs no introduction. Over 10 years of experience racing, Tony Kanat. Your striking coach was saying that the key was to get Griffin on his back. What is going to be your game plan heading into Saturday night?
To try to elbow his face off and be the first UFC fighter to decapitate somebody with an elbow.
That will go down. Another Hall of Fame moment there.
I'm joking.
All right, let's talk about the Eagles. They will have LaShawn McCoy back, and it's safe to say, guys, they don't really have much to lose. So does it become a trap game? Tarek, let's start with you.
Absolutely.
You'd have the momentum of coming off 2 huge victories while you've been rehabbing your knee. In terms of confidence, how mentally tough would this fight be for you?
Absolutely, I will be the underdog.
It's going to be an easier game for them because
Yeah,
they don't have to worry about the option.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the other rookie, Alfred Morris. He just hit that milestone. Exactly. I think, and I think I saw on Twitter he was trending 6th in the United States after he hit that milestone. Do you think people are finally starting to take notice? How good is this kid? Would you put him top 5 best players on the Redskins team? Rich, let's start with you.
Yeah, well, no question about it.
Redskins are playoff bound. They're NFC East champs, and it all came at the expense of the Dallas Cowboys. This is Skin Social. I'm Jennifer Williams alongside Rich Tandler. Rich, let's take one from Sports Tweet 60. No longer are these the blindly optimistic Redskins tweets we used to get. He wants to know, can they win it all? Solid win over the Eagles. RG3's tremendous performance. The Redskins, they're still 4-6. So questions remain. We're here to answer your questions. Now, Davis believes he has a distinct advantage in the wrestling department. How have you been preparing for the grappling in this fight?
Yeah, I wrestle every single day. I'm prepared to wrestle. But Phil needs to understand, if he can't take down non-wrestlers, how does he expect to take me down?
Anybody, and I hope you're traveling. You're following me. Yeah, traveling or following me. But
I feel like I'm traveling by following you, right?